Welcome to the Circus of Wayward Wonders. Welcome to Roll for Combat, 3-Ring Adventure.
Hey everyone, welcome to Roll for Combat 3-Ring Adventure. I'm your GM and host, Steven Glicker, and in this week's episode, our circus folk get to fight something other than Zolgaths, and they totally forget how to fight. So that's something I mentioned in the past, is that if you keep fighting the same type of creature over and over again, whether subconsciously, unconsciously, or consciously, you might start building your characters to handle those type of creatures. And when you encounter a new type of creature, or just a creature you haven't seen in a very long time, suddenly you forget how to fight it. And then all of a sudden your special abilities and your spells and everything that you've been building your character around doesn't really work so great anymore. And that kind of happens this week. It's fairly interesting to see what happens, because it's one of those, be careful what you wish for, because you might just get it. And I think they were getting a little bored of fighting Zolgaths and dinosaurs, and now they're going to be seeing brand new creatures. And let me tell you, I don't know who wrote this. I mean, actually I do know who wrote it, because I can look up the author. But oh my god, this area might be the hardest dungeon I've ever seen, ever. I'm not exactly sure why they made it this hard, but you're going to see that this place is a nightmare, and it just gets worse and worse and worse. I don't know if they're going to survive it, and I was talking to Mark about this, about how insanely hard it is, and he agreed that this is just like really, really too tough, like this area. I don't know what was going on. Anyhow, it should be an interesting challenge for the next couple of weeks, and you get to see how they handle completely overpowered encounters. Also this week, I do want to mention that lots came out. The Indigo Isles character guide is out for Pathfinder. You can get it now at battlezoo.com. We have all the brand new ancestries for Pathfinder. We have an article on the balance, which gives you a whole new faith system and 25 plus new gods that you can use in your campaign. It's really cool. Vanessa Hoskins wrote it, who, by the way, is now a full-time employee at Paizo. So that's pretty cool. And she wrote that entire system. I designed it, she wrote it, and Mark also helped. We have official rules for Old Woody. That's right. I know everyone wanted to know. If you want to use Old Woody in your game, now you can. We have the official rules. And we have the new and improved pirate archetype, because I know that the original pirate archetype people were a little underwhelmed with. Well, Mark took it and rewrote it, and now if you want to play a pirate, you can. So I would check it out. It's about 100 pages. It is at battlezoo.com, and of course we're going to be adding it to Foundry and everything else. But get it now. It just came out, and it is awesome. And for those of you interested in 5e, well, that one is done too. In fact, we finished writing it this week. I just have to do the layout and some proofing, and then the 5e version will be done as well. So check that out in a few weeks. If you want, you can pre-order it now. Just go to battlezoo.com, and when you pre-order it, you will get the actual book the second it comes out. You get it emailed to you. So once again, check that out at battlezoo.com. And then finally, I do want to mention that we are changing our live YouTube show. It used to be on Tuesdays, but I am moving into Wednesdays. It seems to be a little easier for all of us. So it's going to still be 2 o'clock Eastern, live with myself, Mark, and a guest. But instead of it being on Tuesdays, we're now having it on Wednesdays. So check that out. And the newsletter is also going to move to Wednesdays. Again, it's just really hard when it was on Tuesdays. I felt like I was catching up on work on Monday, and then I have to spend time and effort to actually get things done on Tuesday for the newsletter and the live show, and then I didn't really get working until Wednesday. This way, it's actually just easier schedule for both Mark and myself. And to be honest, more people came out on Wednesdays than on Tuesdays, so there you go. That's another reason we're doing it. So check that out. Anyhow, with that, let's get to this week's exciting episode.
Last we left off, the performers headed back to Willowside with survivors of the Fortune's Hall fiasco and discovered that Zolgaths and their destructive dinos are readying to rampage, raze, and otherwise ruin the city. Our heroes use their strategically diverse skills to reinforce the reluctant, recalcitrant residents and their weakened city of Willowside. Have the performers done enough to thwart the throngs of Zolgaths? Will they successfully defend Willowside? Find out on this week's episode of A Roll for Combat's 3-Ring Adventure.
Love it.
Yay.
Wow. I'm getting ear tied.
This week.
Yeah, that was good.
Why do you make it so hard on yourself?
You have to.
I want, because of car alarm.
Car alarm.
Wait.
So this week's episode is sponsored by car alarms. Alarms for your car. Do you have a car? Do you need it to make noise for no reason and scare off nobody and just annoy your neighbors? Well, we got something for you. It's a car alarm, and it's right outside Vanessa's window. And it's going to be going off throughout this entire episode.
It's literally outside the window, and it's been going off for an hour, and no one's done anything about it. Luckily, it's one of those alarms that, like, goes for a while and then stops and then goes for a while. So I'll try to, like, get in all my nice, quick barbs and such when it's not beeping.
What I'm hearing is you could go steal that car, and everyone will thank you for getting the car away.
Basically, yes.
So, last we left off, you were told that you need to go down into the sea caves and rescue the Banyan brothers.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about rescuing the Banyan brothers. Probably because Steel Scale doesn't want to.
Yeah, they've been missing for 48 hours plus at this point.
Yes, yes. And you were told to go to Talanta Front, who will give you some potions. Anything to help you breathe underwater. Even if you want to or don't want to, it doesn't really matter. And it is...
Well, we should bring it because the Banyan brothers may need it.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
Just in case.
that's true. And you actually have to go to the Hooked Inn, and that is where the secret entrance is. So that is where we last left off, is that you said, sure, we'll go rescue our favored people. And you were told to go to see Front, and then when you're ready, go to the Hooked Inn, and off you go. There you go. Adventure! You're off on an adventure! It's in the morning.
Adventure.
Do we know where Front... which store is
she's-
Fronts?
Yeah, no, she's the Temple of Aristal. Wait, how do you pronounce her? Aristal?
Erastil? Yeah.
Erastil, there we go. She's
I just forgot.
She's the
My
Temple
bad.
of Erastil. Yeah.
My bad.
I think you've
forgot
met
that
with
was-
her before.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot that was the priestess's name. Yep. All right. My bad.
Oh, I don't remember any of their names either, so.
Cool.
I have a picture, too.
Ooh, we like pictures.
Let's see. What does she look like? I gotta match it up.
Oh, here I was hoping it was a picture of the Banyan brothers drowned.
There she is. There's your buddy.
Oh, yeah. Kind of a, like, I don't know, late 50s, early 60s, but tough. And, like, that short, scraggly hair that's like, my hair's not going to get in my way, you know?
Yeah, like if someone said, all right, Dame Judi Dench, we really need you to be, like,
Yes!
a woman of the woods. Are you ready to fight for your country? And she'd
Oh
be
my
like,
gosh.
yes, of course.
That's exactly who she is,
Yeah.
yes.
Mhm. All right, I've casted this module.
Oh, it's actually not the inn. Sorry, I made a mistake. It is the general store.
Oh,
Big
that's right.
difference. You got to go into the general store. You know what? You just got to go places. That's all. That's all that's going to happen.
When you need top tier military officers, this is the store for you.
So, what's the plan? It's early in the morning.
We're going to go straight there and not prepare at all and dive into the water.
No,
Yep, that sounds right.
we're going to go to the Temple of Erastil until Dame Judi Dench. I mean, Priestess Front.
Okay. Okay. You go over to the temple. You talk to Frint.
Friend.
Good morning. We are going after the Banyan brothers, and the mayor told us you would be able to give us some potions to help us, although possibly help them if they need it once we find them.
Sure. The Banyan brothers.
I know, right? What a bunch of troublemakers.
What a pain. But everyone loves them.
And not me.
So, can any of you use a scroll? Can any of you cast a scroll of water breathing?
Yes.
All right. She pulls out a scroll. She goes, here you go. Scroll of water breathing, 4th level. You should use that, but you shouldn't be going into the caves. And you know what? I told the Banyan brothers the same thing. You really shouldn't be going in there.
Okay, yeah,
Well, now
but
we
see,
have
they're a bunch of rambunctious dumb brothers, and we are heroes.
Well, either way, they have experience harrowing for the town, but we are going to go help them. at least get them out. We don't know exactly what they're looking for, but we're not doing that. We're trying to get them out specifically.
Well, I'm telling you right now, there's nothing down there that's worth the danger. The mayor thinks I'm full of nonsense, but I know the old stories. And let me tell you, there's terrible things in those caves.
Thank you. Yes, that is what I thought too. Tell me
Yeah.
more about these terrible things.
Well, if the Banyan boys are dead, which I'm sure they are, and if they couldn't beat the things down there, I don't think you circus folk have a chance in hell.
Ooh, but I'm
You
not a
should see us
circus
in hell.
folk. I'm a dragon.
Well, I don't think any of you are going to make it, because the Banyan brothers, they might be a couple of imbeciles, but if they haven't emerged from them caves, there's no way you're going to be emerging from them caves. Might as well just burn that scroll for all the good it's going to do. You guys are just going to die down there.
Well, what you didn't realize is that we are also imbeciles who always come out on top.
Yeah, wait.
I like your positive attitude.
I speak 8 languages.
It's not positive. It's realistic.
Hmm.
You see, and she looks down at you, and she suddenly has this look of kind of scary look, like she's lecturing in a sermon. You know that our little town here has a much darker history than the mayor is ever going to admit, or maybe even she knows. Once upon a time, the people of Willowside worshipped something terrible. They were putting their faith in the things they shouldn't. But one night, the folks who worshipped the evil thing, they all died. And their spirits, they're still down there. And that's when people started having the dreams. And I know some of you have been having those dreams, haven't you?
Oh, yes.
Atron specifically talked to Frint about it, so Atron just nods.
Yeah, well, most of us don't have those dreams anymore. But it always hits visitors hard. That's the evil seeping out, trying to escape, getting into your dreams and turning them into nightmares. And you're going to go down there? Good luck.
I had a bad dream. My Pathfinder number 1 in good condition had a big crease down the center. Someone sat on it. It was probably me. But it was okay. It was just a dream. I woke up and it was fine. It's still flat and in its protective wooden boards.
You know a mending spell will take care of that, right?
Magic can be detectable on those and it will render it just completely worthless.
I don't think mending would last that long.
All magic leaves traces. They'll be able to figure it out. Trust me.
Okay.
It makes the images fade over time.
Because if you're casting mending, I would think the paper is what the magic will focus on, and it will remove the ink.
Partially, yeah.
As an impurity.
Yes, ink. And maybe this evil thing in the past also made ink? Or...
Like, I don't know how magic works.
Good attempt at trying to get us back on track.
Thank you, still. I am trying. Do you know anything about what this weird evil was? Would it make
No.
sea monsters?
I've only been here like a decade or so, and I don't really remember weird evil monsters in a sewer.
I
They worship a
appreciate-
god?
Yes. I meant more does Priestess Frint know
Oh, yeah,
anything,
no, sorry, of course.
but- yeah, it's okay.
Anyhow, I'd wish you good luck, because you're going to need it.
Did you have any potions besides the scroll?
No.
Oh. Okay. Did you know anything about what this evil god was?
No.
Spirit thing?
No. All I know is you don't want to deal with it. You don't want to deal with what's down there. It's pure evil.
Do you have to say it like that?
Well,
It makes me more scared.
if you really want to find out,
I want to know what type of evil it is. Is it a witch, a monster, an evil druid, perhaps? Right,
Maybe just
Oseron?
plant-based dairy.
Is it a
Mm.
plant? The worst.
I am
Worst
more
evil.
inclined to believe it is the dark tapestry we are speaking about.
well, there's one person you can talk to in town.
Who is this?
If you talk to Ventrona Interesting. She's the owner of the Hooked Inn. She's half-elf. She's easily the oldest resident of Willowside, and if anyone knows what happened back then, it would be her.
Well, let's go wake her up.
That's the inn we were staying at, right?
Probably.
Yeah, okay. Well, thank you, priestess. If there is anything that needs consecration or destruction, we could bring it to you? Yes?
Sure. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but...
I don't know, but if there is like a dark idol and it is charging with power and we need help destroying it, I would come to you.
Yeah, if you find anything like that, just destroy it. Don't bother trying to bring it back out here. It's probably going to kill you on the way out, so...
Well, I will certainly try to destroy it, yes. I've had many of the bad dreams.
Well, that's no surprise. Anyone who comes here has bad dreams.
Mhm.
It's all part of the wonderful history of this cursed town. I'm sure we're going to die a horrible death at this rate. Although, good job putting up those barricades. Hopefully it'll make us last the rest of the week.
Yes, thank you. Okay.
All right.
Adron looks at Hap and Darius. And
Hap
then-
just shrugs.
and then Silska. So we
Yeah.
are going now. Thank you. Bye then.
Okay.
Adron is like, oh my gosh.
Yikes.
She's done. She needs a break. But yeah. Adron's going to want to head to the Hooked Inn, unless anyone disagrees.
All right, let's do it.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what are you going to be doing?
Looking for Ventrina.
Okay. You can go back to the inn, and she's there. I mean, she knows you. You've been staying there. So.
Right. Good morning, Ventrina. I know it is a busy time, but we are going down below to save the Banyans from whatever dark thing they are trying to find down there. Could you tell us what you know of whatever worship these people once did in the past?
Shh. What are you doing? Why are you bringing this to my attention here? Don't you know any better? And like people looking like, quickly, come here. Let's go to a private room. You don't just blurt that sort of stuff out in public.
Oh, sorry. I guess I am too used to it.
So she brings you into a private room where other townspeople can't overhear. And says, "Well, so wait, what's going on? You're gonna go where?"
Down below in the tunnels. Apparently the Banyans went to go find whatever was worshipped in the past to, save the day. And they've been gone for many days. And Priestess Frint warned us that it is likely some dark thing that was worshipped in the past.
All right. If you insist on going down there and rescuing the Banyan boys,
Yeah, it is a little of one thing, a little of another.
I can tell you something. See, there were once people here in Willowside who worshipped a long-forgotten god. It was very old, very powerful, and they controlled the oceans. The ones who worshipped it kept their fate secret from those who didn't. But the sheriff at the time, one of the Banyan's ancestors, found out about it. She rallied up the rest of the town. She trapped all who worshipped the bad god and killed them all. I suppose she was doing what she thought was right, but I think it permanently affected the town. All that horror is still down there in the caves that lead to the sea. I don't think they even brought the bodies out. Of course, this was all long before my time, but when I was young, some of the old-timers would tell stories they'd heard from their own grandparents. I don't like to tell you the story, you understand? It's all best forgotten. The Banyan boys don't need to know the hard thing their ancestor did. But if you're going down there, expect the worst.
With the information that we've heard so far, can I try to determine what god it might be? Occultism, maybe? Or religion. I mean, certainly or religion, but I keep thinking, outer gods, dark tapestry.
You actually don't know
Okay.
off the top of your head. You probably need a little bit more information,
Okay.
but you're getting close. It's
Sounds
like
good.
There's still too much to know because this is like a long forgotten old god. It's not like a
Yeah.
That's
why
it's
I
like a
figured
common one.
at least
I
dark
think it's an
tapestry.
aboleth.
Oh, it could be.
Could be. But it's something
Ooh.
old and ancient by the sea. It could be an aboleth.
Aboleth. Sea hag.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. It sounds like if we are going down below, we might have to deal with the angry dead of these people, and we might want to be ready for anything affecting our minds, like these nightmares have been raking at us. I appreciate your help.
I wish you luck. You're gonna need it.
Thank you. Steel Scale, do you have anything that readies or helps your will?
Sometimes I just have to repeat over and over to myself, you don't need that in your horde. You don't need that in your horde. And sometimes it works.
Okay, mantras are good, yes. I meant more something fortifies, like the internal astral space that represents your mind against intrusion. But no, okay.
I mean, like, I'm pretty resolute. If I can withstand making a bad choice or something bad that's happening to my brain, then I do a really good job of it.
Well, that's good. Okay. We might just have to be wary of,
For the record, that's not my lowest save either.
nice. Of anyone making odd choices or behaving curiously, or we might just have to watch out for things that might mentally affect us, like the confusion that kept happening from the Fae on that second floor, at the
Steel Scale eyes you.
the gambling hall at Fortune's Hall. That kind of thing is what we have to watch out for.
So funny stuff. Got it. So you have pretty much everything you need. Is there anything else you want to get and do?
Does anyone feel like they need healing potions or anything? Like the generic ones?
I mean, we have a few each currently, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
we
think
do.
so.
I'm gonna pop open that sheet again just to have it ready to help us.
Yeah, I got a couple things. I have one big elixir of life, so I have an emergency potion.
That's the pumpkin
One
elixir.
Greater elixir of life. Otherwise, lesser and moderate healing, and that's it. There's very few potions.
Yeah, I got the big greater one, so that's my emergency potion. I should really work out like a beer helmet situation with my helmet, so that way I can just like sip it out of a little straw.
That's a great idea. Does that exist for beer?
Why would anyone use it for beer? That is
Easy. I can hold two and have two in a hat. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, I was thinking about freeing my hands up for dancing.
Oh, I guess you could also dance.
It seems easier to worship Caden Kellyan and just pray for more.
But what if you have more? Look, let's just talk about this after we found the brothers.
Into the underground water chamber.
Wait, this is a bad sign if I am coming up with errant topics and Darius is telling me to get back to the mission.
I'm realizing my idea will take many, many hours to talk about over beer.
Yes, celebration. Okay, so yes, potions? No potions. I only have one minor, but of course I use the magic, so I do not need potions as much.
You guys let me know. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I'm going to throw you in there.
Yeah, this would be the good time for us. We really only have moderate and lesser, so especially with how we might separate quickly sometimes, it might be nice. How much do the bigger potions cost?
600 for this greater elixir of life.
Yeah, those are cha-ching.
But it's also a
moderate
ton
healing
of hit points.
is 550 gold.
That's good.
Yeah, moderate healing potion is 3d8 plus 10. That only costs 50. And then the greater is 68 plus 20, but that's 400.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I'd sooner just buy a few moderates. Or you could buy 8 moderates for the cost of 1 greater. You're really just saving your action economy. But 8 moderates is 24d8 plus 80.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Atharon will say, maybe we go buy some moderate healing potions. I would like to go buy 2 of them.
Okay.
And certainly those are lower level.
2 moderate healing.
Cool.
100 gold gone. Who else?
I don't know if I have enough left.
I bought enough crap. I shouldn't be buying anything else.
Yeah,
Darius
I'm good.
has 72 gold. So
Yeah.
that's all you can-
That's all I can do.
I'll buy you 2.
Darius has 1. You have 1 moderate.
I have
healing.
1.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll buy you 2. 2 for
Oh.
me, 2 for you.
Thank you very much.
Well,
Yep,
no, you got
right.
no, you got 3.
Now I got
All
3.
right. So I buy 2 for me. And then I also have to subtract 100 gold for you. Is there an easy way I can do this?
Oh no, you're paying for his. 200 for you from Atron. That's it. That's how you do it.
Let's see. No, I meant in where I'm tracking all my stuff.
Oh well, you have 198 gold left.
Yeah. I'll figure it out.
Oh, by the way, steel scale. If there is a rune that you want that I don't have monster parts for,
Mm-hmm.
you can just get it. I can just assign monster parts. There's a rule in there which I forgot.
Oh.
Basically, it states very clearly that if you're trying to do something, the math all works out, so you just basically use the same math. So it would be the equivalent of like a level 8 infusion if it's a level 8 rune. I mean, imbuement. If it's a level
Got
8,
it.
whatever. Whatever it is, and you could just do it as long as the GM agrees. So I don't need to have a specific imbuement. You could just turn it in and say, oh, I want this runic thing. This is what it costs, and then you get it, even if it doesn't exist.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because there are too many edge cases that we can't get everything in there. That's why that rule's in there. So you can just basically...
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Because, I'm definitely looking at getting a soaring rune for my armor eventually, which makes me fly faster. So that's really cool.
Soaring is
Nice.
probably not enough for it's an own imbuement, but the cost is already in there, and it's
Right.
like you just use the math and fall out.
Just get it? Yeah,
Yep.
okay.
You just got it.
It's level 14, so this is a future steel scale problem.
Got it.
All right.
So we have...
We ready?
You ready? All right. You go to the general store.
Yep.
The owner lets you into the basement. She's really worried that the Banyan boys haven't come back yet. I'm really worried for them. I told them not to go in there, but they insisted, and I don't know what to do. They haven't been back since it's been 2 days. I gave the Banyan boys my only key, so I left the basement door unlocked. But and then you go down there, and there's all these charms and like onions and garlic and other strange things. She's like, I've been hanging charms from the basement door, hoping to ward off bad spirits and things from the caves, as you can see, because it makes me uneasy that the door's unlocked now.
That is probably wise.
Yes, I thought so as well.
All right, and I cast False Life before we went to the mayor's. Ooh, this map is creepy and ominous. I love it.
So depending on like how wide the chambers are, steel scale will be like small enough to fit through the passages next to somebody else. So if it's a 10-foot wide passage, she'll just be medium. If it's a 20-foot wide passage, she'll be huge.
Oh, you decide however big you want to be.
All
But
right.
right now, you're in this room.
Probably
you're in the-
medium down in the basement.
You're in the basement. This part of the basement is filled with crates of goods. Everything is well organized, and each crate is labeled in very neat handwriting. Near the basement is an extremely dusty door with rusty hinges. You see an ornate metal padlock that hangs open on the handle.
Well, no time like the present, right?
Oh, actually, this is correct. There is a key in the padlock.
I guess because the Banyan boys probably came this way.
Well, I guess they left it in here. I gave it to them, and I guess they left it open, thinking they were going to run in and come right back. So
Should we lock the door behind us?
yeah, you know what? Well, this padlock is from the outside, so I'll lock you in there.
No, it's okay. I have an idea.
Okay.
What is that?
Trying to remember what I called him. Crap, my pet.
Oh,
He had a cute little name, and I can't remember.
Gizmo, Socket,
Cranks.
Crank.
Gizmo.
It's not Gizmo. It's not
It was
Gizmo.
not Gizmo.
Johnny
Shoot,
5.
I thought it was written on here, and now I can't find it.
Oh my gosh! I hope he doesn't have a short circuit.
Johnny 5 still alive.
Maybe its name changes like every time we remember it.
Sure.
Frazier.
He's constantly rebuilding him. So little Spark will jump off of Steel
Sparky.
Scales. Yeah. Actually, since she's medium, he's probably just trailing along. He's a small size clockwork creature that looks kind of like a kobold. And so she's like, okay, all right, Spark, you stand here on the other side of the door. And after we go through, you're going to lock the door by turning this key. If I tell you to, you will unlock the door by turning the key, okay? And the kobold just nods, takes the key.
Okay.
Aha!
So it looks like
I knew I would find something to do with this useless pet.
she confirms she's never opened the door herself. She gave them the key and she just hung stuff on there, but she doesn't want to go anywhere near here, and she wishes you good luck and runs back upstairs because she's scared to death.
She's smart.
So there is a set of double doors in front of you. They're very old.
Let's go through the old double doors.
Okay.
Open the doors. Open the doors.
You open the doors. Hey, look at that. The door from Sontine's basement leads to another much larger room filled with old boxes and crates. Everything is covered in dust, and it's clear the room hasn't been used in many years. A broken wooden door leads north, and a larger door hangs open to the west. Steep stairs carved into natural rock descend from the larger doorway, which emits the smell of seawater. Dampness fills the room, making it cold and clammy, and of course, you disturbed something while you were opening the door. You see creatures
Reading a novel.
reading a novel, a naughty
We disturbed
novel.
them. We
And you
disturbed them in the middle of their
like-
reading.
like-
It's so
like-
rude.
You're like, hey, we're having our book group here. What are you doing?
Oh, excuse me. We're just trying to get to the cave. Excuse me.
For combat.
We are from the circus.
boy.
We don't do the reading. We do performances. Yes.
Okay. Well, you see, I don't even know how to describe these things. Let me see if I can. I
That's
don't
not a
even
good
know.
sign.
That is a
Read the
bad
book.
sign. I'm like, it's like, what the hell are these things? Give me a second.
You see, stuff, I guess, and they're like creatures.
no, I read the initiative thing.
They definitely look
this
like
is
a
what you
thing.
see. This is what you see. This is what you see. Okay. You open up the door and you see pale yellow pieces of goo smelling of meat. It's a unnatural globular monster that appears to be made up entirely of rendered animal fat. A tallow ooze.
Oh my gosh, they're silly putty oozes. I know what they're doing with those books.
I love it.
Darius! Silly putty oozes!
Oh, man.
There's a whole
Look,
bunch of them!
Of
What are you gonna
all the
do?
times I want to go first, this is not one of them.
Darius, you're first. Go in the room.
Go in the
don't wanna
room! Silly putty ooze! Silly putty ooze!
You don't want to
bad
go
will happen.
punch this bacon fat ooze?
Yeah, bacon
Oh,
fat!
it's not even that.
come
It's so
on.
terrible.
It's so terrible. Oh, aren't you glad it's not a Zolgath? Come on, it's not a
Yeah,
it's not a
I mean,
Zolgath.
Yeah, there
Go!
you go.
Go! Kill it! Bacon fat grease!
Oh,
ooze.
gross.
Up, you run in!
I run in. I can't really see anything. I get to something. No, I'm right next to one. I still can't
Oh.
see it.
You got the curse.
Oh, what is your what are you guys using for
I have dark
Light.
vision.
Oh,
we
you're
all
dark vision.
we all have dark vision.
Yeah, remember?
Oh, right. Hold on. Let me fix that. I forgot you guys all have dark vision.
Thank you, blessing of light.
Oh boy.
Did it make
Okay.
it
Oh,
worse?
now I can
Are
see.
you-
Wait.
Now
are you
you
more
can see.
scared?
I'm going to redact my move and do that.
Yeah, sorry.
I will move. I take the mountain stronghold reluctantly. There we go.
I forgot about that.
I saw Thor: Love and Thunder over the weekend, so yes, that was
Nice.
good. Okay, goats, and then flurry of blows. It's not going to sound right. It's going to sound like I'm punching a big bag of cottage cheese.
It's
Squish.
gonna sound disgusting.
35 to hit.
Well, here's the good news.
Yeah,
You're always going to hit.
I know.
It's like you're literally punching whatever. I don't even know what the heck it is.
It's animal fat.
It is. You're literally punching animal fat. Now oozes can't be critted, so go crazy, buddy. How much damage did you do?
25. Bludgeon.
25. Now, what type of damage? Because oozes, they react strangely to
Yeah.
things.
So I bludgeoned them.
With sonic and electricity?
Also sonic and also electricity.
Yep.
Mm.
Wow.
Well, it smells like a
smell-
grease fire in here.
Team Spirit.
Okay.
Oh.
Smells like
It's
Team
frying.
Spirit. So what is that? That is 25 points of damage.
25 points of damage, 4 of which is 6 of which is sonic, 4 of which is electricity.
Okay, you punch it, and you're like,
Does it does something weird happen? Does it somehow
it cooks.
it cooks?
Yes.
Okay. Shot number 2. 34
34.
for 30 damage.
You're like pretty much always gonna hit.
I love that. That's it.
Okay, actually,
It also counts as cold iron, force. It's a forceful
Okay.
strike. It's silver. It's magic.
Mhm.
It's all that.
Okay, give me an acrobatics check, by the way.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh, jeez.
Acrobatics check.
Yes, acrobatics.
21.
21. Huh.
I guess what happens? Do I slip?
You punch it, and as you punch it, grease and goo and stuff literally flies all over the place.
Yes.
And some of it gets on you, and some of it gets in steel scale.
Okay.
Ow.
Now the whole area is just covered in grease.
Oh.
everywhere.
Ugh.
Is it
Steel scale.
difficult to read?
No, it's worse. Steel
no.
scale, you're up. The area all around you is now greasy.
It's
Well,
very
I'm
greasy in here.
pulling out my shield and I'm raising it up. Overdrive, overdrive, overdrive. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. All right, so I'm gonna pull my
We
shield out.
perform. This is
Yeah.
why we're circus people.
As we're circus people, I'm gonna pull out my shield. I'm going to raise it because I don't want to be hit by these things, and I'm going to start overdrive, which is a critical success, which means it increases my strike damage by 7. And that's it. Those are my 3 actions.
That's it. Whoa, okay.
Yeah, no, I'm getting defensive. There's creatures right here, and I forgot to say that I was pulling my shield out, so we're just getting ready.
There's a greasy steel scale in front of you with a shield. What are you doing?
Greasy steel skin. Nice.
Greasy.
Well, Riley's in his Pokeball right now, so I'm just gonna move up myself. Let's see if I can get line of sight here. Okay, alright. I can see a whole bunch of disgusting oozes in there. So, I don't really want to start this party off with anything big, because I think that, well, I don't know. Maybe I will. Let me see if a fireball would hit Darius.
Oh no,
Oh, that's great if you put
that's
it there.
beautiful.
Yeah, that, I think... Alright, take a look at it, Steve. I think that template actually misses Darius.
Perfect.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
That's
Is the
great.
ceiling just made of like beams and wood and stuff, or is it earthen?
No, there's actually this part. The ceiling is 7 feet high, and it's like an actual beams and wood and incredibly old.
Oh gosh, we're about to make a new hole in this lady's apartment. Well, that's pretty cool.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, she's got the stuff in the basement. You know, we're doing her
I would
service.
move out of this place as soon as I saw even one tallow
What?
ooze.
You're like, oh, by the way, so in the basement there's these doors, and it leads to a super evil sewery cave
Yeah.
where there's a bunch of horrible monsters. But
Mhm.
you know, the rent is cheap.
We'll
Yeah.
fill it in
So,
with
so,
Zolgath bones.
so let's form up some, like some nice fire, and we'll just toss it on in there. Just a casual little 4th level fireball.
This place is like
Go right
renting
ahead.
out in Brooklyn.
Because I'm betting that, like, if these things are made out of lard, did the button go? Did it push? Okay, yeah. I'm
Yep.
betting if these things are made out of lard, maybe this is like really effective or something.
Oh, you're gonna find out what's
Can
gonna
you
happen.
set grease on fire?
Okay, number 4 fails. Oop, number 3 critically fails, but they can't be critted. So
Does it say they can't be critted by anything or just by attacks?
If they're immune to critical hits, that's for strikes. They can
Critical
still
hits.
critically fail saving throws.
Oh, right. Right.
all right, so 2 critically failed and 2 just regularly failed. So 34.
Yeah, just 4th level. I didn't throw that much out there. Look at that 7th level one, though. That would have been 63 damage.
Woohoo.
Yeah,
Okay.
when we're not sure if it's even going to work.
Lots of
probably
damage. Are you done?
Did it seem more effective than usual, or like as effective? Like, did it
Oh
seem...
no! Oh no! Oh no! Something interesting is going to happen.
Oh, great. Well, I'm glad I hit them all at the same time.
Are they on fire?
So they can all have this interesting effect. That's 3 actions for me, so I have to be done.
They become fire
Cool.
grease elementals.
Yeah, now when they attack,
Jeez.
they do fire damage. Something awful like that.
It's actually worse.
8.
Okay, here we go. Here we go! Talawoo's number 1. Okay, there's the good news. The good news and the bad news. The good news is the fire definitely worked against them. The better news
cool.
is they all, like, caught on extra fire because of the fire.
Oh.
The bad news is the fire seemed to energize them, and now they're all quickened.
Well, okay.
There can be only one.
That's
And now they're
right.
frying.
Now they're frying, so they all have 4 actions, baby. 4 actions. Thank you, Hap.
God, I
Thank
bet they
you for
smell
giving that to
delicious.
me. They do. You're like you just made them go like crazy, like a skillet, like a frying pan. God,
Yeah.
there's so much to do. I don't even know. what to
Atron
do.
can only barely see through those doors because they just came down the stairs. So they just know Steelscale opened the door, went, and then Darius went in. There was a slight smell of like cooking oil or something, and then Hap just throws a fireball in, and now it smells like cooking grease.
Okay, here we go. The one next to you, Darius. It looks at you and it jumps on top of you and tries to engulf you.
Oh no.
Give me a reflex save, or it's gonna eat you.
34.
Get in my belly. And you succeed. So it tries to engulf you, and you misses. So you're like, you jump out of the way. You're like, whew, thank God. And then it just then strikes you. Pseudopod.
Miss.
34. Pseudopod.
Still a miss.
Close though. All right.
Close.
That's a lot of 34s all in a row. That's,
That was a lot of 30.
Darius got a 34, then 2 34
Mhm.
attacks.
I know. Talos, the other one, goes. Dun 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 dun. Whoop. Moves over to you, Darius. Engulf. Give me a reflex
Reflex.
save.
Oh no.
29.
Oh, 29. Ain't gonna do it.
Okay.
Get in my belly. All right. So he engulfs you. So you were covered in bacon. I don't even know. I can't
Darius
even
usually
describe
eats the
this.
bacon, and now the bacon's eating him.
Oh no! This is your worst nightmare, Darius. You're like, oh my
I had
god!
this nightmare.
All of the pigs, all the bacon, it's all coming back to
I know.
kill me.
This is their revenge. I'll allow it.
Okay, you take 22 points of bludgeoning damage as it engulfs you. Ooh.
Okay.
You are in its body. You're grabbed. You're slowed 1. You have to hold your breath or you start suffocating. And now it will attack you with its pseudopods, and you're flat-footed to it.
Inside it?
Yes.
Oh
Yes. It's gonna start.
Stop hitting yourself.
I know.
Wow.
It's gonna start.
Wow.
Like, yeah. Oh, by the way, Give me also a reflex save.
Another one. Okay.
Yes.
28.
Okay, you failed that one too.
Okay.
While you're in it, you are covered in grease. So you are
Right.
literally totally engulfed and covered. So you're so slippery that it's going to be hard for you to like try to get your way out.
Oh,
and
it's like
punch
when
your
you
way
appeared
out.
in Muscle Fancy.
Yes, it's like
Oh,
muscle
no.
fancy. It's all your worst nightmares.
So
coming
let me ask
true.
you a question. Can I see outside?
No.
I am completely
Engulfed.
like it's not just on me. It's just
Yeah, you're it like literally.
blocked line of sight. Blah blah blah.
Yeah. It's like for all intents and purposes, you're inside the creature and you're suffocating and dying.
Gotcha.
And this one does not have. This one's not transparent.
For some reason, I thought it was translucent.
Nah, not this one. The other because that actually happened the other time. You got engulfed, but I said it was transparent.
Yeah,
because
it was
skeleton.
the skeleton because it was a
It was
rib
a
cage.
skeleton. Yep. So you are flat-footed against this attack. 27. Somehow it misses.
Still no good.
I know. They can't even. Oh my god! Critical miss. They can't even hit the broadside of a barn. You're inside of it, and it still can't hit you. Atron, Darius is gone.
Oh boy. Atron will move down to get a better view. So now they're 10 feet from the door and can see inside. I'd like to recall knowledge on these oozes, please.
The cultism. Tallow oozes. They are immune to acid, critical hits, mental, piercing, precision, slashing, visual, unconscious. Fire makes them go really quick. They're not very fast, and they love to engulf and eat people. Cold will mess them up. Fire will mess them up too, but make them go quick. That's about it. It's not a lot to them. They're oozes.
Okay. Then Atron will. Let's see. Let me verify. Yep. Atron calls out very quickly, looking at Darius. Sabak Nokleni, and is casting Liberating Command.
Oh ho ho!
Because I assume he has grabbed,
But you
immobilized, or
can't
restrained.
see him.
Oh, not at all.
Oh, just because you know I'm in there, you can't
No, you have to see it.
target me.
Yeah.
Oh,
target.
all right,
Right.
never mind.
Oh,
Okay,
forget it. Yeah,
never
No,
mind.
no.
Okay.
That's a good
Sorry.
idea.
that was
but
a great idea.
It's a very good idea, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, you can't see him.
Okay.
I miss the days when it was a reaction in first edition.
All right. If I can't see him at all, then I will. I just learned they are not vulnerable to any mental, or they're immune to all mental. I don't have a lot that's one action. And my original plan was to give him. So instead, I will do it for. Well, Still Skill's not damaged yet, right?
Nope, she's still feeling fine.
Yeah, so it's not worth it there. Wow. What can I do?
Can you summon a sodium bicarbonate elemental?
Some sort of
Maybe just like
detergent.
a bread golem to walk in and sop up all the grease.
Yeah, right. I think.
You got any buffs?
Wow, oozes, they've stumped you.
Yeah.
Blast it, just blast it to shit. I have plenty of hit
I
points.
know
Seriously.
it's so funny. It's like of all the creatures, you guys have been so used to fighting
Yeah.
the same creatures that throwing something new is sort of like, uh-oh, now what?
Yeah.
With
Oh, it
only
definitely
one
does.
action, I just don't have much I can.
Oh, I see.
But-
One action. Guidance.
Yeah, that's actually what I'm going to do.
Heroic Vodic.
Ataran.
Something, I don't know.
No, I can't do telekinetic projectile. Else I would. That's 2 actions.
That's two,
two
yeah.
action,
So Ataran chants Tanachadash, and I'm going to give guidance to Steel Scale.
Ooh.
Guidance, where are you? There you are.
All of a sudden, Steel Scale sees this like ghostly image of a woman with bat-like wings and a very attractive figure pointing at the ooze that has completely
Hit
enveloped
this.
Darius. This one right here.
Oh my God.
Okay.
So, on the side, I'm having a very interesting conversation with Mark Seifter. is
As always.
As always. Because he wrote, this is an interesting monster because it is immune to piercing and slashing. However, if you get engulfed, the only way to get out of being engulfed is you need to do piercing or slashing damage to rupture the monster.
Oh,
That
well
seems silly.
To quote Mark, wow, that is a badly designed monster. And I'm like, yes, I noticed that as well.
Because as soon as someone said it's immune to slashing and piercing, I would never do it again.
Yeah.
Right. So anyhow, the point is he and I are discussing how to handle this because this actually should not have gotten...
allow me to
This
bludgeon my
should
way
not
out.
have been... Yeah. Actually, no, it's just that his house rule would be to remove the immunities or to allow some other damage to let you get out. So, I'll figure it out, but that is interesting because that was... that's obviously, like, you can do that. You just have to change the engulf rules
Yeah.
if you're going to do that. So
Maybe it's not immune when you're inside of it.
Nah, they just missed it. I know we're thinking it's some.
Oh
fancy
no, I
thing.
mean that's. Just
Oh,
a
I'll figure it
suggestion.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like wondering. I was like, am I missing something or is this a mistake? It's like it's a mistake. I was like, okay, just checking.
Yeah.
Okay, Talos number 3 goes. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Steel Scale! It's gonna jump on you and engulf you! Give me a reflex
no.
save!
Oh no, I
Oh
rolled so bad.
no! You missed!
+1
You
with
missed!
guidance.
You still
It's
missed!
29, yeah.
You missed!
Oh no!
You're engulfed too!
Oh,
no! Yay! Rope! And they go in your square, by the way. Okay, here comes the damage.
Oh no.
18 points of damage. Give me another reflex save.
Oh, way worse. 23.
You are covered in grease.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad news for Steel Scale. And now comes the punching.
Gosh.
Oh, that's a hit.
Yep, 36. That's a hit.
27 points of damage.
Do I get the benefit of my raised shield, actually?
Oh,
while
yeah.
you're engulfed in there?
I don't know.
If you can attack, you can't raise a shield.
'Cause
No.
I had raised my shield. I'm just wondering if that gives me that armor class bonus, because
Okay.
it miss.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna give you the good news.
Cool.
Good news is I will allow it. The bad news
Sweet.
is you're covered in grease and you need to make a reflex save whenever you try to use anything. Wielded or held, including
Got
a
it.
shield. So
Alright.
try to raise it to
Again.
not get punched.
Yeah.
Here comes a reflex save. If you succeed, I'll allow it. If you fail, then it slipped out of your hand.
I mean, I raised it on my turn. I'm not planning on blocking with it. I'm just wondering because it's the +2 armor class turns that into a miss.
No,
but,
you're
but
flat-footed.
I understand what you're saying. When I try to shield block, then I'll have to make the reflex save.
But
Got
it's
it.
you're flat-footed, so
Oh, I'm
it's
flat-footed,
hit
so
you.
it cancels out. All right,
Yeah.
cool. Well, then it hits. Shoot.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll use a reaction to try and block the damage and
Okay.
make another reflex save. Oh, not 20.
Okay, you managed to block it while
Woohoo!
inside the belly, and so do whatever less damage.
Fantastic. So 10 fewer damage, so I'll only take 17.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh.
Well, good thing they got 4 actions thanks to Hap.
Jeez.
Two to run up and engulf you, and 2 to hit you.
Wow.
40 points of damage.
This is a thing that's happening.
Talos number 4 goes. Shunk! Give me a reflex save, Hap.
Alright, here we go. Looks like a 25. I rolled a 3 on the die.
You missed. Hap! You're engulfed by the ooze.
Yep.
This is turning into a total nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
We've been having them for days, so.
Yeah.
19 points of damage.
Okay.
Give
Okay,
me a
but no one
reflex
thought
save.
the bacon comes alive and eats us nightmare was actually going to come true.
It's actually-
I think they saved
and,
it for this.
and they're literally eating you because they're engulfing you, and then they're dissolving you. Okay, give me a reflex save, Hap.
Alright.
Okay,
34.
You are not super greasy yet. Ooh, and then it punches you in the belly, doing 15 points of damage.
Okay.
Actually, wait, what's your AC?
32.
30 points of damage because you're flat-footed.
Okay.
Give me another reflex save.
40.
You're
Ooh.
fine.
Yeah, I gotta agree. This is a pretty poorly designed monster.
Punch you one more time. Oh, that ain't good.
Ooh.
Another crit. What is that? 56 points of damage.
Okay.
Did I do that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, 56, and then give me another reflex save.
33.
You're fine. Darius, you're up.
Yeah. So is the ruling I can punch my way out or no?
Well, here's what you can do. You can basically just punch your way out, yeah, if you want. And where you're just inside there, and you being a monk doesn't really affect you that much. Like, you're just like, okay, I'll
Right.
just kill it from the inside. Like,
I mean, as long as I can attack, I will
Yeah.
do so.
yeah, you can attack from the inside, and yeah,
And I have to do a certain amount of damage, like all at once, right?
yes, you have to do a certain amount to get free. But you're a monk, so you get all like your damage combined, so you should be able to do a lot of damage.
All right. So I'm gonna. Well, only the flurry does that, right? Like I can't 3 hits and have it all count as.
Oh,
damage.
right, only the flurry does that, right?
Right. All right. So I'll Mountain Stronghold.
I don't know if you can mount it in him, but I'll say.
Oh, right. I mean, I'm not in contact
not
with the
really.
floor.
Yeah,
But then I'm not. Then I'm not in mountain stance either.
No, you're just floating inside
Oh,
a
gosh.
gelatinous
All right.
cube of.
Then how about a
Bacon.
3-inch, 1-inch punch? A 3-action 1-inch punch?
Sure, whatever you
Is,
want.
is it all added in with the striking? I guess it is.
Yeah,
All right. Here we go.
28. Well, here's the thing.
Oh, I hit it, don't I?
You always hit it. It's an ooze. Oozes have ACs of like 10, so you're going to hit it. How much damage did you do?
So it's 24, 32, 42, 46 damage.
46 damage. All right, I'll say that's enough that you explode, and then you can
Splash
put
out of it.
yourself. Yes, you can. You exit the space. Where do you want to go?
I want to go towards the door. 1 space to the right. Yeah.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics check.
Okay. Natural 1.
That's not
Critical fail.
good. You fall on your butt, and your
Yes.
turn ends as you're covered in grease. The floor is covered in grease, and it's sort of like, you know what it's like? It's like Jim Carrey.
Oh, okay. Oh, God. This is so terrible. The bacon is eating me. Outrun.
you like the scene where he's like giving birth. That was you. That was you.
Oh, no. That was, I think that, yeah, well, kind of.
That was Ace Ventura. Yeah, this is a sequel. Yikes. Steel Scale, it's your turn. You're engulfed.
Wow.
Oh wait. Wait. You take the damage. Oh, it's the end of your turn. So you did not take any more engulf damage because you got out of it, Darius. So you're fine.
Right.
On the floor, prone, covered.
Sure.
In God knows what. Steel Scale, you're up. You're covered in bacon grease, and it's gonna compress you at the end of your turn if you don't get out.
Oh no. I think she's gonna just basically follow her instincts. Like, I don't know, she gotta get out of this thing. So I'm gonna try Draconic Frenzy. And we will start with the good old-fashioned bite attack, like you do. Good old Jaws.
Okay.
30, I'm sure, is going to hit. Question is, does it take any piercing damage in this state?
Well, I right, because the whole thing was supposed to be immune, so I just
Right,
took
but
it
this
out.
is what she's going to do anyway, right? This is the first thing she's going to do is, like, use her best weapon she has to get out of here, which is her Jaws.
Right. So how much damage is that total?
With the piercing?
Yeah.
With the piercing and ignoring mental, because I know it won't take any of that, we are looking at 30 points of damage.
So you have fire in there.
A little bit of fire, yeah.
A little bit of force in there.
A little bit of force.
All right, the fire's actually going to do a little extra damage.
Oh, cool. Good.
But now it's super fast.
Yeah.
You got it going quick. Okay, you can get out. Which way do you want to go?
Oh, geez. Probably back away from this mess.
Give me a balance check. Well, it's a
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Pretty good at that. Master at
Whee!
acrobatics. So
40.
Ooh, 19 on die. That's good.
Critical success.
Sweet.
You pop out and land on your feet, literally.
She
Wow.
just Kool-Aids, man, out of this thing with her mouth just like ripping into it.
Oh, yeah!
Oh man! And meanwhile, you see Darius like on the floor, covered in a
Oh,
thin
jeez.
layer of goo. Oh, you're covered in it too.
Yeah,
by
yeah.
the way.
Oh, yeah, totally. All right. Well, since this thing is over at us, and I was told that we weren't supposed to slash it at least, we'll follow up with a couple tail attacks. That
Yep.
looks like it'll probably hit.
Everything's gonna hit.
Once again, ignoring the mental damage, we're looking at 32 points of damage before the weakness to fire.
42.
And one final attack. A 25. Is that still going to hit it? Oh, great. Can't miss. Another 32 points, and that is only 2 actions for her because of a Draconic Frenzy. So she is going to try, covered in grease as she is, to raise her shield yet again.
Give me a reflex save.
Oh, terrible. Absolutely the worst.
You drop
21.
your shield.
Yeah, there it goes. Whoop! It's gone.
It's randomly in a random square.
Like
next
a bar
to
of soap.
It's now
It's
a sled.
fine.
Hap, it's your turn. You're inside the belly of the beast.
Yeah. Alright, how do I escape? Do I use acrobatics?
For you, if you want to try to escape, escape DC.
Okay. Alright, well, I guess I'll roll acrobatics. I don't think I'm gonna get through with anything else.
Yeah. No, it's in athletics. It's athletics. Well,
Oh.
I guess it could be acrobatics.
Okay. Yeah, because my athletics is pitiful.
You
But
could also burn it from the inside.
That's true.
yeah, but I'll take most of that damage.
Okay, you acrobatics of 42. You somehow managed to find a weak spot and pop your head out and go. Where do you want to land? Where do you want to land?
On the other on the other side of the room. I want to land on the other side of the room.
Okay, you're gonna land right there next to Steel Scale. Now give me a reflex save.
Oh, great! More reflex saves. I love that. That's the best.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. 25.
Okay, not too bad. You fall prone on the floor, and you are out of the belly of the beast. You still go.
Okay. Well, I'll use another action to stand up.
Okay, you barely stand up. You're like, whoa.
Should I make another reflex save? It seems like that's all I'm doing.
No. I'm gonna say that you can spend. If you're gonna spend an entire action to stand, it's okay.
Okay.
If you're trying to move, is when you need to do it.
Well, now I'm gonna move.
Now you need to make a reflex save.
Yeah, this is the worst monster. I am so tired of rolling reflex saves.
I love it. Up
41.
You're fine.
All right, I'm gonna move past Otteron. All right, bud, it's your turn to get in the bacon grease.
Yeah.
You left. All right.
Yeah, I'm leaving. I've got 33 hit points left. They'll just instantly deal 80 damage to me. There's
Oh
nothing
my
I can
god,
do
you're
about it.
right. I just noticed that you have almost no hit points.
Well, yeah. I mean, when melee monsters can literally just walk up to me and there's nothing I can do about it because it's an enclosed space, I'm gonna ride the struggle bus.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you hit them all and did 200 points of damage.
Yeah, burn them.
Yeah, that's right. Tallow grease.
Glass cannon.
Yeah.
Jumping on top of Darius.
It's gonna be real easy.
Give me a reflex save.
How is that affected by my being on the floor?
-2.
28.
28. Well, you're engulfed.
Is it -2 for being prone for reflex saves?
For this, because you're flat-footed.
I don't think flat-footed affects reflex saves.
Okay, well, he's still getting it.
Was a 30
It's-
good?
No, it's not. And you
Okay,
get
that's
9
very good.
points of damage. It's nearly 9 points.
Very good.
You're engulfed. And now it's going to punch you. Up. Hits you.
Yep.
22 points of damage. And that misses you. Oh, actually, it only hit 2 attacks. Sorry, it only had 1 attack because that was
I'll
not
add.
quickened. Yeah,
I'll
so it's
add.
only- this is just the first one. Okay, number 2 goes. Well, it can't eat you because you've already been eaten. Moves. Rob jumps with the steel scale.
Oh,
Give me a
jeez,
reflex
come
save.
on.
Give me a reflex. That's all they do. They engulf people.
Whose idea was it to take the most annoying spell in all of role-playing game, grease, and turn it into an entire monster?
Yeah.
Somebody
I
should
believe
be
that
fired
was-
for that.
I'm pretty sure that was part of Keith Baker's team while they worked on the Eberron campaign setting.
Okay, steel scale. Where do you want to end up? You can end
Oh,
up
okay.
here, or here. Where do you want to go?
Oh, geez. Right where you've got me is just fine. So I'm
Okay.
still edging backward, but trying to create some sort of barrier or distraction before it gets to our very fragile spellcasters.
Okay, so what it did is it jumped on top of you. You jumped back out of the way. And you missed.
Cool.
And then it's going to pseudopod you in the face. Oh!
Don't do that.
19 points of damage.
That's a hit. Yep, ouch.
Give me a reflex save.
Can I use the second one that I accidentally rolled? It happened to be a 20.
No.
Oh, darn. Well, this one's a 24 total.
Well, it's not that bad. You're just covered in grease. Atron!
Oh, well, we'll
There
try
are
that.
3 towers surrounding you.
Yay! Oh no. Oh boy. Yeah.
This is the easiest thing in here, by the way.
Oh, I'm sure. First room.
Those usually can mess us up sometimes.
That's true. You're out of practice. You're like, I haven't fought something that didn't have stink or big teeth and giganticness in such a long time. You're like, ooze! I'm like, wait a second. How are we supposed to fight these things?
Well, I mean, the near automatic engulf from all 4 of them. That's pretty. I'm gonna say
No,
this
it has
is shitty.
You guys,
this
no,
is pretty
you
shitty.
guys have been rolling 2s and 3s. It's not automatic. You
Yeah.
terribly.
So bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. My spell options for these are pretty limited. But I do want to try once. I want to move back to here. So I'm moving 10 feet back towards the stairs, but I'm still in front of Hap. And then I want to...
Okay, give me an acrobatics check. This whole area is covered in grease.
Okie dokie.
Anything near them. Ooh,
29.
you fail.
Ah,
You're
really?
gonna fall in your butt.
Is it reflex or acrobatics?
No, it's acrobatics.
Oh,
Dang.
okay. You had me doing reflex saves, so I got confused.
They're different.
Yeah.
I rolled an 11.
Oh, I
I'm pretty
see.
good at acrobatics, too.
Yeah, because you're trying to balance. Basically, you're trying to move, and everything's covered in grease, because this whole floor, everywhere they go and everywhere near them, they emit grease. So you try to move and you fall on your butt.
Literally the only reason these are here is because somebody didn't want to clean the larder.
Mm.
Yeah, like...
Pretty
Can
much.
I stand up?
Yeah.
All right.
That's free.
I stand up, and I try to move again.
You can step for free, but that's only going to bring you 5 feet.
So I'm going to try to move again.
Okay, another acrobatics check.
Worse!
You
Yay!
fall!
What up, up?
Tallow, the quickened one.
Oh, no.
There can be only one. Shunk.
Wait. Did someone just leave my range?
No, you're engulfed.
Yeah, does it...
No, I'm not.
That is a good question, though.
I'm
Would
not
this
engulfed.
provoke our reactions based on movement out of our threatened squares?
No, because they're considered attacks.
Wait, am I engulfed again?
I thought Darius got
But
engulfed
they're
again.
also
Yeah,
moving,
you're
right?
engulfed.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
see
yeah.
the symbol. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No,
Okay,
you.
But they're also moving, so we can't take a free
It's
swipe at
engulfed.
them as they come at us?
It's engulfed. No,
Okay.
it's considered basically moving up.
Yeah, I know, but like it was next to me, and now it's moving into my square, which is still moving like within my reach. I was just wondering.
Oh, I see.
I don't know.
Give it a big tail whack as it approaches. Ah, get away from me!
Yeah, that's
have
actually a
attack of
really good
opportunity.
question.
You have attack of opportunity?
Yeah, it's similar. It is called
Like tail swipe or something, right?
loading twisting tail. So you have to have a tail attack, which I do, and a creature within your reach uses a move action or leaves a square during a move action it's using. So as long as Engulf has move attached to it. Let's check Engulf. Survey says that it strides, and Strive has move, so
Double checking.
sure. I just, I got this reaction I'm not doing anything else with. Now that my shield is, that away, might as well.
It's never come up. I mean,
Yeah.
in theory, it sounds like it because you would get to attack it,
Yeah.
but it doesn't stop it. I think
Oh
that's-
no, it's not going to stop it unless
Right.
a critical hit it or something.
I
But-
have
and- but you
stand
can't
still,
crit
and I
them.
can- right.
And
Right.
you can't crit them. Yeah, that's true.
So you
But
would never.
still,
it would.
I will take the free
basically-
damage if I can get it.
Right. Basically, it's a free attack.
Attack of opportunity.
I mean,
What's that?
I'm double checking. Hold on.
Sure.
Mark's writing back. I'm 99% sure you can.
Okay.
Just double
If I can, it
checking
is
with
once
him.
again 32 points of damage because I am nothing if not consistent. Actually, I'm
Yeah.
kind of annoyed.
He
I have
says
a
it's-
chaotic character
yeah,
who keeps
no.
doing 32 damage. It's very frustrating.
Yeah, you moved out of a threatened square into theirs, legit. So, yep, you
Cool.
can do the attack.
All right,
So
totally
that's
taking
actually
it.
good to know, because that's actually going to come up. All right, you hit it as it flies through the air.
Mm-hmm.
How much damage?
32 points.
42.
Do you have Mark on call when we're
42?
playing?
32.
No, he's just always around. And he... and the tallow jumps in the air and then tries to engulf you again. You're like, and you're like slashing at it and hitting it, but it doesn't matter. Give me the reflex save.
All right, that is that 38 that you're saying was originally for the...
Oh, boo. All right, where do you want to be? Where do you want to be?
Geez.
There.
Actually,
Okay.
right where you have me now is perfect. Yeah, so she just backs up a little bit, which is great, because that's kind of where she'd like to be anyway.
Pseudopod! But it's quickened. Pseudopod again! Hey! That hits you.
Yeah, it does.
14 points of damage.
Oof.
You're actually going down.
I mean, slowly but surely. Good thing about Steel Scale, she got a bunch of hit points.
Tallow Ooze! The one that's fresh. The fresh maker. The one that just swallowed half. Shonk! Hey, Atron! Give
Hello.
me a reflex save! Oh, that ain't good. Woohoo! You're engulfed!
And now we have all dealt with this BS.
22 points of damage on Atron.
Jeez.
Nice.
Well,
Some
now
violet
it's-
energy comes off first.
And then it punches you.
oof.
19 points of damage. And give me reflex save while we're at it. Darius is like, this is why you need to change the grease traps, people.
37.
Okay, you are not somehow covered in grease.
Yay!
Darius! You're prone and engulfed.
I will punch
Okay.
a 3-action 1-inch punch.
Okay.
32
32.
or 30. I don't know if it's being engulfed.
Doesn't
problem.
matter. Doesn't matter.
All right, so that's going to be 15, 22, 32, 40 damage.
Boo! Where do you want to end up?
Here.
We'll say you're still prone. You crawl out of this thing.
Yeah, I blap out of it.
Ah! You're like, oh man, please stop eating me! Now I know how my food felt.
Right. That's it.
You're done? Damn.
3-action 1-inch punch.
Is that 3 actions?
It's a 3. I have to spend 3 actions, or it's not a 3-action 1-inch punch.
Oh, but you're slowed when you're in there.
Oh, am
What?
I? Then it's,
Yes.
oh, I didn't know that. Then it's a 2-action, and I did 5 points less, so 35 damage.
Yes, you're slowed whenever you're in a monster. Slowed 1. Actually, I forgot about that because all of you would have had one of those things.
22.
So, I've actually been nice to you. Steel skill, you're up.
Is number
Wow.
4 at full hit points?
Yep.
No.
He didn't take fireball damage?
Oh no, he has some. He has some damage.
There's not a lot.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, they've all been harmed pretty decently. All right, so Steel Scale needs to finish these darn things off, and not thinking that they will understand her cries. She's not sure what else to say, but she uses her breath weapons while saying, "Bacon grease!" I need the 3 of them. The 3 of them plus Darius to make me a reflex save.
And Darius, oh boy.
And
Well, let's
Darius.
see the damage.
I'm finding the button.
38. Maybe less if I'm on the ground.
Yeah, it looks like 21 points of sonic damage.
Sonic.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Her
31.
voice. Yeah, her breath weapon's a sonic breath weapon.
Oop, that's a fail.
Great fail.
Mm-hmm.
Regular fail.
Yep.
Oh, now the one that's covering Atron. I think Atron would get hit too.
Not if it's
Isn't
covering.
Atron out of line of effect because he's completely engulfed? I don't
Total
know.
cover.
Total cover, I thought.
Yeah, I guess so. But it is sound. Wouldn't that go through? It's
I
like
don't know.
water. It'd be like
up to you.
vibrating through, and he'd be like, "Oh,
Possibly.
no,
I
help
mean-
me!"
That's up to you. I do like the other critical fail on the list though. That's nice. That's real nice.
Alright, you finally killed one.
Yes.
Alright, let's do this one. This one only takes 31. The one in Atron takes 42. That is interesting.
Would you allow him a saving throw with an automatic bump to the margin of success?
Sure.
It's like failure becomes success, success becomes crit success.
Sure. Give me a reflex save, Otteron.
Okie dokie.
29.
It's a failure, which becomes a success. It's only like 10 points of sonic damage.
So he only takes 10 points of sonic damage.
It's not bad.
So you feel the vibrations of Sonictude going through the tallow.
Someone screaming bacon grease really loudly.
You're like, oh my god, what is going on here? This is a nightmare.
I have one fantastic action left, which I will use with a tail attack against the one that is engulfing Otteron. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh, you miss!
I not
You
won!
missed!
How is that possible? Ah, jeez. Alright.
App is up.
Hab.
Yeah.
Save us.
I mean, I shouldn't really use fire, right?
No, you chain lightning, right?
Well, they're weak against fire, so
That's true, but
If
They're
it's-
weak against fire.
if it's a
That
good
makes
amount
them
of fire,
fast.
yeah, but if it's a good amount of fire, it'll do a lot of damage and then might kill them. So I think it's worth it.
I don't think it's gonna kill them. Like I did 30 something with the fireball, and they didn't even go to half. So
Yeah, but
I mean,
I don't.
keep
They're
doing
pretty
it.
hurt. Yeah. What are you thinking? Like
Up to you.
scorching ray or something?
no, I was thinking electric arc, so I don't give them
Oh.
bonuses.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just such a rough spot. So Darius is on the floor, right?
Yes.
So if I did do a scorching ray, I'd have clear line of sight to all 3 monsters.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this what you guys want? You guys want scorching ray?
I want whatever spell you can cast that will do the best damage.
All right. Well, we will see if this seals our fate. I'll do a 5th level scorching ray against each of the monsters, and I'll begin with 1. I'll do next ray against 2, and the 3rd ray against 4. So here we go. 5th level. Okay, 35.
So, 5th level. No, the 5th level.
Oh, no, the attack is a 35.
Oh, the attack is, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
you'll
it has
hit.
to hit first.
Yeah, you'll hit. You always
Okay, at 5th level, that's 42 fire damage.
hit. The 2-action one?
Yeah, it's 2 or 3 actions. They both do the same.
What's the amount of damage? Well, which one does 10d6 plus 5? Because it says 1 here.
2 action, level 5.
10d6 plus 5. That's the 2 action, which is also the 3 action.
Oh, I for some reason I thought 1 action. Blah, blah, blah. All right, so who you hit? Which one are you hitting first?
So I'm just going in numerical order. So this is number 1.
All right, that's number 1. So you hit it for
42.
52. And now it's quickened. Let me give
Okay.
you a bunny run about so I don't forget.
All right. Next one against number 2.
That is a miss.
And that one. Okay. I'm a little bit too low to be hero pointing this, so I might just deal with it. I might just eat it. All right, and then we'll do third one.
That's it.
33. Terrible damage though.
What, 38? That's not
Well, I
terrible
guess
damage.
that's not that bad. I guess that's not that bad.
Ooh, we'll get to punch Otteron 4 times.
All right, but that was 3 actions for me, so that's all I can do.
Tallow Ooze, the quickened one. Shonk! It jumps on top of Darius! Engulf! Give me a replay save. That's all it's gonna do. Oh,
29.
you
I
miss!
suck at this.
You miss! It got you! 19 points of damage. And then it punches you. Pseudopod! Oh, that hits you. You're flat-footed.
Yeah.
23 points of damage.
Jeez.
And it hits you again! 22 points of
These
damage.
things are annoyingly effective.
They are! This is my top 5 favorite monster of all time. This thing is fantastic. Except for the miswriting, these are great. I love this monster. Love it. I like that you could do something that does damage to it and does extra damage, but then it gives it quicken.
Yeah, that's
That
a really
is-
cool. That's a
that
really cool
is-
design element.
That is very cool. That is a very cool design.
Because the grease when it gets heated up isn't like all congealed. It's nice and slick and moves around real fast.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Shonk! It jumps on top of you, steel skill. Give me a
No,
reflex.
stop doing that. All right,
Golf.
before we do
Golf.
that,
You get to hit it. Yes, you get to hit it.
all right, that looks like definitely a hit.
Yep.
We are looking at, oh my gosh, 32 damage again. I just find that
42
really funny.
damage. Oh, and they're quickened. Yay!
Ah.
Thank you. Thank you for quickening
Yeah,
me.
well, Every little bit of damage helps, so I'm alright with that. I failed the reflex save terribly.
Vanessa, you do realize you're doing like 6d6? You are running on the bell curve. You are running such a bell curve. You're probably going to hit this number like the most.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Pseudopod attack! What's your AC?
It should be 35, so while flat-footed, it's only 33. Miss. Aha, the invulnerable steel scale strikes again.
To 32 again. Damn it. Okay.
Janet.
I love you.
Aww.
Dun, 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 dun. I know. Every line of that by heart. I've seen Rocky Horror a million times. Atron, you are engulfed. What are you going to do?
I think the only thing I can do is an acrobatics check.
That is correct. If you want to try to get out, you only get 2 actions.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can't use any of my spells, so...
Yes.
Yeah.
Good news is escape's pretty easy.
Why can't they use any spells? I thought you could. You just have like a 5% chance or something.
You
Or is it 20%?
you can't breathe.
Yeah, I thought you could only, fight with light weapons and such.
I think it's isn't it just a flat check to do
Yeah,
it?
that's what I'm saying.
there's,
Just a flat
you
check.
can use
DC5
spells,
flat.
but you only get 2 actions and there's a chance.
It's about the somatic components and not being able to move very well.
Yeah. So you can do it, but it's going to be your whole turn. So.
Maybe that's under grab.
And it might fail. Yeah,
Probably.
And you might fail. And then your turn's over.
Yeah, I was going by engulfed. Yeah. DC 5 flat check. I don't think any of my spells are particularly helpful. I was
By the
looking.
way, Mark agrees that using Sonic breath weapon would do damage to the person inside.
Just because of the fact that they're oozes and all that.
Correct. But
Yeah.
you couldn't heal them or target them with spells because they can't be seen.
I will
Right.
try the acrobatics.
In that case, if you use a 3-action heal, would it heal them?
Rolled
no,
a
it will not.
7 for 25.
You can't quite do it, but you can try again.
I will.
At a -5.
Oof.
Hey!
Nat 20.
Oh,
Where do you
boy.
want to? You got out. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to end up? Wherever you want, but it has to be next to it.
I guess
North,
below it,
below
south of it. Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah,
it. You're done.
cool.
Oh, that Talos is dead. Riley wasn't dead. Talos, the quickened one. That's right next to Atron. You just got out of it.
Yep,
Oh, it's gonna golf you again. Give me a reflex.
38.
Hey, you got out of the way. Good job.
Great.
Let's say you jump over there. You crawl. You roll. You're like, oh, damn this thing. Damn it. And then it pseudopods you. Oh, no.
Critical.
Critical
Eek.
hit.
Ooh.
You roll out of the way, and then it just pseudopods you in the nads. You're like,
Oh, wow. Oh, that's not what you want.
oh, and it pseudopods you again. 16 points of damage.
Oh, no.
Good thing it was quickened. It got 4 attacks. Darius, you're
Right.
inside.
Again.
You got 2 actions.
All right, 2-action, 1-inch punch. Kapow! 17,
You hit.
21. 21 plus 2 is 23.
23.
Enough? Great.
That's it?
That's
No, not enough.
Not
you
enough.
cannot
Crap
rupture
roll.
it. You had a bad roll. You tried to get out. You cannot. You're still stuck.
I mean, I still do the damage to it, right?
correct. And
Okay.
you take 10 points of damage
Okay.
as it crushes you. And you're done.
Done.
Steel skill. You're also engulfed.
Yeah, but, I got all these cool dragon weapons like jaws and stuff. So we're going to try to get out of here. Starting with a Draconic Frenzy. Jaws attack. Ooh, natural 20. I wish I could crit, but I cannot.
You cannot. That's a lot of damage, sort of.
Lauren, you'll be happy to know I did 32 points of damage.
I ain't happy to know. Live or die by the
That
bell
is
curve.
really weird. Okay.
Well, no, she's
It's
right.
just
'cause
math. It's
Where do
just
you want
math.
to? Where do you want to come out of?
Up near half. Yeah, that's good.
Give me a acrobat, whatever. Acrobatics check.
I'm actually going to choose a little bit down here so that I'm in range of the other ones, just in case I kill this thing.
All right. Acrobatics. See if you land on your feet.
Ooh, rolled a 3 for 24. Ugh.
Funk on your butt.
Ugh. Okay, well, I'm gonna continue my Draconic Frenzy from the floor, I guess. And now that we're out of it, we'll use a tail attack against the one I was just engulfed by. That should hopefully hit.
I don't know if you can do that.
Only 31 damage this time.
Can you actually continue your attack if you're... is it like one attack if you... How that works?
So Draconic Frenzy just says I make 3 strikes in a row, and they have to be a certain type of strike, but it doesn't dictate who I can attack or whatever.
No, I'm just wondering, like, if there's movement in the middle.
Because the force movement is force movement, right? Getting ejected from it.
I'm just overthinking this. All right, you finally kill it.
Yay! All right, I got one more attack, which is going to be the one.
No attacks. Nope, you're done.
What?
You're on the floor. You're like, I'm free. You spend an action just celebrating your life.
I mean, I'm not spending. It's part of Draconic Frenzy. I get 3 attacks, and I made 2.
Okay.
And one has reach, which is the tail. So I'm going to use the tail against the one that's over near Darius. That one looks pretty bad.
Wait, you're attacking the one that's engulfing Darius?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll try to finish that one off too. Cool. Hit is another 29 points of damage.
Good, you set him on fire. Now it's super fast. Good job.
Yeah, I was hoping to kill it.
Hap, you're up. Oh no.
Yeah. Let's do... I guess we'll just do another Scorching Ray, right? Like, it seems like the thing to do you think?
Yeah. I mean, whatever helps you do fire damage against the 2, maybe? I don't know. Or the electric arc. It's hard to say. Bonus damage versus making them quicken. But if you can kill off the one around Darius, it seems pretty good. So.
Whatever makes you sleep.
It's already quickened, so, I mean, I'm not going to make it more quickened, right?
I think it would get more quickened.
I don't think it's going to get double quickened.
I don't think it lasts.
But, no, Vanessa just hit it with quicken. I don't think it's going to get more quickened.
Yeah. Word.
Alright, so I'll use one action to inspire courage. So as I start pulling out my fire, I actually think of something pretty. And then I'll do a 4th level Scorching Ray against the 2... Is it 2 remaining?
Yes.
Remaining. One's engulfing Darius.
That's what I thought.
One is next to Atron, getting ready to attack him again.
I can't...
on the floor.
Should I heal Atron?
Nah.
Okay, alright, here we go. Just go in numerical order, so whichever one's first.
26, you hit.
Oh, no I didn't. Look, I pressed Sudden Bolt instead of Scorching Ray. It's the button next to it. Let me try the right button this time.
I was wondering about that. I was like, I don't remember being
I was like, why does
this
this do electricity damage? I was like, what?
Alright, well that hits.
Okay. The 4th level version is 25. Oh, look at all the ones in that. Yeah. All right.
It disintegrates, and Darius is like he's like in a little ball. He's like in a fetal position. Just
Smells like bacon.
He's just like, oh.
Yeah,
I've tasted it 3 times. I tried to taste it. It's very bad. It's so disgusting. All right, now you have a second one, right?
Yeah, let's get that second one out there.
That hits.
Hey, better damage, 33.
Okay. Now going fast. You're like, oh, baby! You gave me the speed! Speed, baby! You done?
Oh, that's 3 actions for... Oh,
Yeah.
give him 1 more damage, please, because I did have Inspire Courage up.
Takes his extra point of damage.
So, can I try to crawl away from it?
Yeah, whatever you want.
I'm trying to do what seems safer since walking seems so dangerous.
Oh, like stay on the ground and slurk your way
Yeah.
around.
You still have to do an acrobatics check.
Oh, either way.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay.
You're covered in grease.
Can you fly?
Grease. Everything's grease.
All right.
You have 3 actions, though.
Then I will still do the acrobatics. I could just try to kill it. Oh, man. I will try to move once and go from there. So, acrobatics. Oh, nat 20. 38.
Okay.
Sweet. So I can crawl 10 feet away, and I will crawl here. So I'm crawling 10 feet west into the other room. And then Atron's going to look at like one of those chests and chant, Arula Vodik. and telekinetic projectile number 4 for a 30.
Okay, you hit.
28 damage.
Okay,
Woo!
you're done.
Thanks.
All right. I see. That's why I got it messed up a little. All right. Well, this one is going. 1, 2, 3.
Uh-oh.
4 does not count. Let's re-roll. 4 does not count. Let's re-roll. 2.
Darius.
Darius! That's right.
Sorry, Darius.
Reflex?
Reflex. It tries to
Hey,
engulf you.
36.
Hey! You roll out of the way
Oh, God.
as it tries to engulf you, and you're like, oh, no, not again.
Not again.
Oh, it's so horrible. It's so horrible. The pseudopod and the nads. 23
Hit.
points of damage. Pseudopod again. You're flat-footed, though.
Yep.
In the nads for 16 points of damage. Oh, no. Darius, you're up again. Kinda. You're on the ground, though. You're barely alive.
Standing up is an acrobatics check? Or just standing
yes.
up is okay? Oh, it is.
When I did it for one action, you said it was fine?
I was being nice. It's actually everything except
Can we
for
keep
stride.
being nice?
except for stride. I actually misread.
35 to stand up.
You're fine. You can stand up. There's no problem. He's a
one action.
monk. He's a monk. If he can't stand up, covered
I
in
know.
grease, he should give his belt back.
Give it back.
Mountain stance.
Finally, he's like, finally, I'm on the
Damn it.
ground.
Greasy mountain stance.
Oh,
Greasy
boy.
mountain stance. Flurry of blows.
Oh boy, here we go.
37.
You hit. How much?
That's going to be 34.
Oh, the grease isn't looking too good.
And then 38. It's going to be 14, 20, 25. 25 more.
Oh, it's still alive.
I'm done.
Steel scale! There's a little piece of bacon grease tallow ooze barely
Oh my
alive.
gosh.
It's right there, looking at
Jeez.
you.
Yeah. Okay. One action to stand up. And then we're going to
Reflex
do...
it. I need acrobatics.
No, what?
Yes. 10 feet. 10 feet around it, everywhere. You're fine. You make it.
All right, cool.
Covered in grease. What do you want? Everything's
I
greasy.
know. Another Draconic Frenzy. I'll have 3 attacks to finish this thing off. Jaws, which
You
probably
miss.
does 0 piercing damage. 20. This is only a minor 8 points, but yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, boy.
Slurping up that grease.
Oh, thank gosh.
Yeah.
Get me out of here.
Yeah, that was a nightmare.
That was rough.
That
Oh,
was really rough.
that was great.
Come back into the room, lock the doors, go back upstairs.
You're like, up the Barron brothers. You go back upstairs. You're like, did you find them? Yep, they're all dead.
Yeah.
20,
That's it.
32 seconds. Okay.
Adventure over. They're dead. We tried. Sorry.
Damn.
You've been listening to Roll for Combat 3-Ring Adventure, a Pathfinder actual play podcast. If you have a question or comment for the show, please visit us at rollforcombat.com. You can also find us and play various games on our Discord channel at discord.rollforcombat.com. You've been listening to Roll for Combat. Until next week, if you run out of range of your party healer, it's your own damn fault and you deserve to die.